I was provided a downloadable copy of Smash Bros. Ultimate by Nintendo. I have to say that, or this video is illegal. Ultimate. According to the fine print, I also had to make a video about Smash Ultimate within 2 weeks. And if you know my upload schedule, that's, Ultimate. Let's talk about characters. Smash Bros. Ultimate supports the largest roster of fighters we've seen so far. Thanks me from 4 years ago. Good start. Ultimate. And while there are plenty of new Fire Emblem characters, unfortunately, the best one in the game, Lindis, is relegated to simply being a helper character. And speaking of which, none of the characters from my favorite Fire Emblem game, Fire Emblem 7 on the GBA, I love you, baby, made it into the final game, including the best Fire Emblem character of all time, Sane. Fortunately, this sin was corrected for Smash Ultimate, which finally has Sane. He's here somewhere. Incineroar? Who cares about Incineroar? The last thing we needed was more Pokemon. Obviously, what the game needed was more Fire Emblem characters. Lindis. Smash Ultimate does include Simon Belmont and Richter. And if I'm being honest, this was the #1 characters I was hoping would make it to Smash, as Simon and Mega Man are so strongly integrated in Nintendo's history. That's also why I was so excited when they announced Phoenix Wright, Professor Layton, Banjo-Kazooie, and Geno. Because my only friends who play Smash pretend they're pro and refuse to play the game in a fun way, Omega Mode only! Wait, no. Omega or Battlefield only! No items, stock only, no stage morph, 1v1, 300%, and bunny ears only! Pro, MLG, Esports, E6, Vape Nation, sponsored by Mountain Dew Doritos. Is that even still a meme? Is it so old that it's cool again? Am I too old to be making YouTube videos? What am I doing with my life? Because my friends are horrible, and I want to go back to 4 years ago when I had no friends, there are now even more single-player modes than before, just in case you don't have any friends. Like me. A lot of my enjoyment from Smash Ultimate has been in single-player modes, and while I've heard people going both ways about it, I absolutely love Smash's adventure mode. I'm gonna get real here for a second, so watch out. Here's a transition so you know it's a new segment. Smash Ultimate's adventure mode has to be my favorite single-player mode in any Smash, and that also extends to classic mode, which I'll get to. It's one of the few fighting games I've ever played where I felt like it actually had a legit single-player mode. There's a number of spirits you collect instead of trophies, and traveling through adventure mode is really a trek to collect these spirits, with each battle being against a computer player containing one. Each battle's rules are set to somehow represent the spirits, and a lot of these are clever and fun. I don't want to spoil later ones, but one example of this is the Rabbid King, who's a big white Donkey Kong with stronger punches. Sparkman is a bunch of orange Mega Mans with electric floors, who pretty much exclusively use the Spark attack. And look, not all of these are clever. Some are ridiculously unfair battles, and the floor gimmicks become kind of stupid when you eventually get spirits you can equip that 100% counteract it, so it's more or less just another normal battle. But I really enjoyed the overall concept of these matches, and when they're clever and work properly, they're genuinely a lot of fun. Not only this, but the adventure mode has you traversing a giant map, fighting these battles, and collecting new playable characters along the way. And while I'm, again, not going to spoil any of this with footage, there are some really fun map segments which get a little more creative and actually play around with the games they're themed around. Castlevania, Street Fighter II, and Zelda in particular had some fun and creative map segments. The insane amount of customization in battles and number of both levels and characters really stands out in this mode, and I mostly had fun. To me, it seems like a great training tool for any character, as you'll be thrown into so many crazy circumstances and need to learn how to deal with them. Classic mode was also, in my humble opinion, improved, as every character has their own individualized set of opponents and stages, with some even having individualized bosses from their respective game series. It's a great way to shake things up, and makes it more interesting to go through Classic mode 75 times. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing. Look, no judgment here. This is a judgment-free zone. I'm judging you. Online mode allows you to customize your preference for matches, and while you won't always play that way, it's nice to be able to usually play the parameters you prefer. You also get to steal the tags off of the people you defeat, which is a fun incentive to see how many you can nab and from whom. Although, to be honest, I retired from playing Smash Online. And no, it's not because of the horrible lag, of which I did experience. I obtained a 100% win ratio, and when you're at the top, there's nowhere else to go. I may just be the greatest Smash player of all time with Little Mac. Of my last 10, nay, 50 matches, 0 losses. It's time to move on to another challenge. Pay no attention to that! To battle. Overall, there's really not too much to say about Smash Ultimate I didn't already say about Smash 4, except for that's bigger and better. There's more stages, more characters, more music, and that's really the most important part. The UI is clunkier for some weird reason, and you select stages first this time before your characters, and I don't like change. But I rated Smash Bros. 4 a full stack of pumpkin pancakes with cranberries and walnuts on top out of a Fox. And for Smash Ultimate, I'd have to rank it a full stack of pumpkin pancakes with cranberries and walnuts on top with a Diet Coke to drink. It's my go-to order at my favorite brunch spot, and I edit and write my videos while I'm eating there because I'm that guy. Sometimes they also have the football game on, and I can watch the Bears and Rams absolutely destroying this year. My favorite waitress moved to another state though, so that's a bummer. I'll miss you forever, Lana. I hope you enjoyed this video. I just wanted to have fun with it and play around with the style, especially since so many people already know what Smash is, and with all the Smash Directs, I think people pretty much know what's going to be in Smash Ultimate. Dark Souls design videos will be soon, and Super shows are in the works. Later, and I'll see you next time. Peace.